This has been a scary process.
We've poured years and years in this. It's a big risk.
All the design and all the decisions and all the construction, all the money and time and effort.
No one can understand what it took to get to this point.
Well, this is really just a dream come true. I know for me in particular, I've always wanted to design from scratch a community of homes that aren't just cheap to build, but houses that will stand the test of time.
Thank you guys for coming out. This is the first timber+love subdivision. We've been working hard on it. Feel free to check out all the houses.
Greenway, a community by timber+love.
That's what you've always wanted in your life.
One of the main things, yeah.
I've always wanted to make the world's best hamburger.
I'll take that too.
Okay.
Today, we got an open house. We got to go get something to eat. I'm so hungry.
Well, thank you all for coming out today. I hope you enjoyed it.
Hey, guys. It's amazing to actually, see the community, come out, meet them, and talk with them.
I love the work that you do.
Well, thank y'all.
Yeah, thank you.
You know, you live in Boise long enough, you start to kind of get a sense for what people are looking for.
It seems like a really great area. It's close to the river.
I love the look. I love the accent walls and just the aesthetic.
I want that kitchen. It's a dream kitchen.
And then just the master bedroom felt so nice.
People always say developments take forever, but wow.
Well, when you have raw dirt, first you got to deal with the city, you got to deal with the highway department for roads, you got to deal with utilities coming into each lot, subdivide the lots, get it through the city as a subdivision. It just doesn't happen overnight. I mean, this is years in the making. Luke wants the feel of that family space as soon as you walk in.
It's not about the square footage, it's about how it lives.
What I wanted to prove from a design standpoint is that you could design something that was elevated and that didn't use every square footage and we could still get top dollar.
I like how everything was just kind of open.
It's really nice. It's used the space pretty well.
My favorite part was probably the bathroom. The wall texture and things like that inside are really neat.
This has been a massive success. Obviously, the first subdivision, I love the Spanish style.
Yeah.
I think that's actually been people's favorite home here.
Look right here. Look at the line of people still here. I mean, trying to get in the
Yeah, we're 2 hours later. Wow, timber+love,
Yep.
first subdivision.
Heck yeah,
Pretty cool.
Looks great. Good job, Luke.
Thanks, buddy.
I thought this was gonna be done.
Well, it's supposed to be, Luke, and I'm really, honestly, the timing on this house is starting to concern me too. I knew I should have done this wall myself. This thing turned into a nightmare. We wasted product. I had to fire the subs, so I'm gonna go back and just do it myself.
Well, I don't understand.
Well, you don't understand there's no wall, or what don't you understand?
No, I don't understand why.
I had to fire the subs. They say if you want a job done right, do it yourself. When I walked in and saw this paneling installed the way it was, could not believe it. A child could have done better.
What do they do?
Well, all this material that you bought?
Yeah, the pole wrap?
Yeah, well, we can kiss half of it goodbye. They came in, they built the grid first, and then they tried to cut your wrap to size. And so we had everything looking all funky and wavy. I'm gonna go back and put this material on first. In fact, hold it up, I'll show you what I'm talking about. Luke and I have gone through a whole lot of subcontractors. And, you keep the ones that work well and you get rid of the ones that don't. And sometimes you have to fix a problem that they created, but we got to stand by our name. Paycheck? Now, dang it, this is ridiculous. I'm out of time. I don't have any more time to do this. So what are you gonna have a crew? You gonna have a crew out here today to fix this?
We'll get out there. I want to see you out there, though.
No. I don't want the same guys out there. To heck with this. I'm gonna do it myself. I don't have any more time to wait on y'all. This is just, I can't believe you think this is a finished job. I ripped it all down, and here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna come back, I'm gonna glue up these panels.
So we have to redo everything? They didn't save any? We're just starting over?
What does it look like? Yes, we're starting over. Welcome to part 2.
The only way this project works is that if there is attention to detail, and that's what we pride ourselves in, is having this done right. And so when you see something, it's like glaring. That is not right, that's not gonna work. Unfortunately, it looks like we're gonna have to get hands-on to make sure everything is perfect.
Gonna burn the midnight oil tonight. So we're gonna hang this first, and instead of cutting it into pieces and putting the trim around it. We're gonna hang it first, and then we're gonna come back and put the trim over it. I bought trim that's just exactly the same width as what's left here.
Okay.
So it's gonna all round into each other. It's gonna be perfect.
How long is this gonna set us back?
Luke, we're dealing with a high-end customer here.
I know.
It's gonna take a little time.
Would have just been nice to do it right the first time.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Well, maybe you should have just done it.
Well, you know what? Why ask someone to do something that you can do better yourself?
That's what I've been telling you for years.
Time is never in our favor on these construction jobs. But at this point, time is irrelevant. We have to do this job right. We are at a point where, as you can see, once this goes up, we're gonna need final electrical fixtures. We're gonna need plumbing fixtures, final.
Got them.
Finish work. We need sinks. I don't even know where you're putting wallpaper in yet. We gotta have wallpaper, so.
Okay, so do you wanna start at the fireplace?
Yeah, let's go.
Right when you walk in the door, the fireplace is really the first thing that you see. And so I really wanted to do like a simple plaster with a little rounded edge in the Spanish style house and take it all the way up to the ceiling, real clean, but still a nice statement.
I'm not exactly sure how we're gonna be able to clean this up around the edge here.
Oh, that's easy. This we can plaster right into this.
Okay, and that's okay with the heat?
Oh, absolutely. The trim package that came with this is fine.
So that's that.
Okay, lights, chandeliers, high ceilings. What's going in here?
So I have a massive chandelier that's coming down right there, and that's gonna be the main thing for this whole room. And then sconces, obviously, here. Those are ordered, they're on the way. They're from another country, so I'm probably gonna need your help, well, maybe bringing it over here in a couple days.
Leave a little girl in a Honolulu town.
Morning.
Good morning, Luke.
Wow, you beat me here.
You know what? I woke up this morning in a creative state of mind.
Come on, we got work to do. Like all of these packages, we got to open them up. We got lights from all over the.
Man, I was really grooving there for a minute, and then you walk in.
Sorry. Well, we got to make money somehow. That's what you're usually talking about.
Well, it's one of those days, Luke.
All right, we got tons of lighting. This is all for the Timber+love
Where in
subdivision.
the world did all this come from?
All over the world.
This was for the subdivision alone?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
So we got to go through. We just got to go through everything. But you're getting a little tutorial today on what it takes to design.
This is not my job, Luke. I mean, opening boxes and stuff.
And demo's not my job. We're a team. That's
Demo's not your job?
I'm just saying
You sure show up and jump around like a spider monkey every time we have a demo.
Okay. I just need a little bit of help with this. We'll bust it out. We'll grab it. We'll take it over there, and we'll get going on the project.
You're playing the I need help card?
Yeah, I do. I'll start over here. You can start over there.
Look at all this.
It's not that big of a deal. This is way easier than putting up a wall.
Styrofoam in my clothes.
When have you cared about your clothes?
I care about these clothes were manufactured for another purpose than opening box. What in the? Okay, I know I'm going to regret asking this question, but why is there a giant bingo sign in our office?
What do you think a bingo sign's for?
What house is this going to end up in?
Probably here. I haven't quite pieced it all together, but I was thinking the idea that came to my mind when I bought it was let's play bingo with the Boise boys. And then invite everybody to come out and we'll do like a big bingo night with people in the community.
You want me to come out and call bingo for the community?
No, I don't want you to call it. I want you to play it. Calling it actually might be good. So that way I have a better chance at winning.
I promise you, if I'm calling, you will never win. Oh, 61. B4. I-19.
You've got the voice for it.
We got the B4.
Oh my. Oh, are you kidding me?
Bingo.
Clint.
Stuff doing sitting out here where people can trip over it. This is ridiculous. You got me all distracted. Yeah, you got me distracted. And then, who in the world would have breakable glass stuff right there on the floor for someone to just come break it? I almost broke my neck.
You're aging quickly.
Do you know how long this took? Like 3 weeks to get here.
What are we gonna do?
What are we gonna do is right. I have no idea. We're bringing these over today. Clint, that light was expensive and it was from another country.
And you just that's why you leave it on the floor. That's great.
This is annoying. Honestly, Clint, you probably shouldn't have helped me today.
Well, why was it box sitting right out here in the middle for someone to trip over?
We're like 2 minutes in and you literally break something.
I mean, that's not my fault.
This is not my fault.
This is not my circus, not my monkeys.
Yeah, you're in timeout. Stay in there. This is absolutely ridiculous. We've got to load all this stuff up. You haven't even gone through one box.
I'm on a call, Luke.
You are something else. And we are gonna play bingo.
Just go ahead and load it up, minus the broken one.
What is it?
Miranda's car.
Well, where's your G-Wagon?
In the shop for like 6 months.
What? Good Christ, look at this bus.
Cannot believe that you broke that. What are you doing? Get in the back.
You know what? Let me see what it's like to ride as one of your kids. Ah. This is a rough ride back here, I'm telling you right now. Oh!
Clint, you want to act like one of my kids and you can just shut it back there. What?
Probably better that we weren't sitting right next to
I
each
wish
other.
you'd had a trailer on it, because I would have ridden in that behind the van.
You're the only person I know that can be mad at me for you breaking my light. It's unbelievable.
What is that noise, Luke? You didn't close the door all the way. My kids don't even do that.
Are we there yet?
We're excited because Clint and I are keynote speakers for the Idaho Design and Remodeling Home Show here in Boise, Idaho at the Boise Center on the Grove. We are talking about how to make dream homes possible here in the Treasure Valley, and honestly, it's fun to get to know people who have been watching us for years and maybe feel very connected to us, and we get to connect with them.
We're just starting out. We're a fencing company.
Well, absolutely. Please get your information over, because we're always looking for good people to work with. It's fun to meet people. It's fun to talk shop. But right now, we've got this Spanish house sitting there on the back burner, and we got to get it back on the front burner and get back to work. Why are we so small?
Oh, you're looking tiny. It's because we're interrupting our own show.
Oh, well, subscribe already. I'm claustrophobic.
There's a lot in this bathroom.
Luke, I can have all this done today in this bathroom.
There's no way.
What's left?
All the trim out has
I've got
to
the
be finished
commode
out.
in. I got trim.
All you've done is this.
Luke, this trim, this is today's job. So I'm gonna need a sink.
That's what you said like 2 days ago.
The light, I don't see a light in here. More trim stuff, where is it?
You got to finish this out. I can't do anything. The wallpaper is still got to
You know
go.
what your job is right now? Acquire.
Okay, it's here. I think you've been so preoccupied with the work, you haven't seen all the things that I've done. First of all, this is in. And feel how heavy this thing is.
Oh my gosh, what
This is.
is this?
That's a sink, my friend.
Oh my goodness.
Isn't that cool? I had it custom made, and granted, it was a little on the spendy
Wait a
side.
minute, you had a sink custom made?
Yeah, the color. I wanted it all. Yeah, it's gonna fit perfect with
Where's
See how it's got that Spanish?
Yeah, I
kind
see
of
the
vibe?
Spanish, but what I don't see is, how does it hook to the wall?
That's not my job to figure out.
Wait a minute, what? This thing weighs like 4,000 pounds.
I don't know. Did it come with anything?
You tell me. Are you serious?
Clint.
I'm supposed to get this on the wall? You are so spoiled that you think you can show up with an off-brand, whatchamacallit, that where somehow, poof, you walk back and now it's a sink hanging on the wall.
That sounds perfect.
Yes, master.
You told me to get the sink, not the hanging materials.
I mean, this thing is heavy as lead. How much is this thing? How much did you pay for it, Luke? I don't like the fact that you're not giving me an immediate answer.
What's your guess? Over under 1,000?
It better be an under 1,000.
It's over.
Next question. Next question. What's the next question? Moving on. I've got this sketched out to do the exact same thing in the master bedroom as we did in the living room.
Yeah.
Still the same.
Still the same. All of it's getting painted though, so obviously
Yes.
caulking and everything's gonna be critical.
Luke, caulking covers a multitude of sins.
It really does. Don't you love how the vaulted ceiling it's so high?
Well, that's the great thing about this house. My concern is we vaulted too much per the square footage of what we're trying to sell these for.
You know you can't lose with a vault.
Let me tell you, if we lose money, it's all your vault.
Is there a way to bring privacy into here where it doesn't look like it from the outside? Because I'd like not to have a shade,
Okay,
but I want privacy.
If we use a mirrored film, a black mirrored film from the outside, It's very unlikely they could see in here.
Okay, is it gonna look weird with the rest of the windows?
No.
Do we have to do it everywhere?
No, it's the color of the house will match. I mean, you've got the color around the trim here of black. It's not going to stand out one window.
Okay. All right. I didn't really think about that.
You know what would stand out more? If I was in here changing at night and the lights were on and someone pulled by, that would stand out if you didn't have the film.
Yeah, let's not visualize that.
One of the things I love about this process is, as much as I do like working with clients and I can kind of help make their visions come to life, I gotta put my vision into this.
I love this color selection.
I'm pretty happy with this.
That matches the style of the house, if you didn't know.
There's a lot of thoughts in my mind, and I need to make sure that it's really working together because the tile needs to work with the stone needs to work with the fireplace needs to work with the windows. It all has to tie in together. It needs to make sense. It's gotta be warm, it's gotta be timeless. So yeah, I gotta get it right.
Man, go get the remaining things we need, and please think about the dollar signs. You go knock out what you need to.
Okay.
Get what I need. Time is money.
All right, let's do it.
I think for me with designing, there's always this kind of edit that you've got to do. You kind of start really wide and think about everything that it could be and the things that have inspired me, the things that I've seen while traveling. We're investing a lot of money into this project, and this house has got to be money. So I've never done a Spanish house before. I want it to be warm tones, real creamy. So for starters, I know I want woods. I like this tone. When it comes to wallpaper, I love it because it adds some boldness, it adds some texture. This guy's cool, but probably maybe a little too bold for the Spanish. I actually kind of like this. This is cool. Got those warm tones, but it's got some neutrals in there, and it's a little bit subtle. I always want harmony in the home, and so less is more, but it's figuring out how do I still add in that character and that charm and have it be a lasting, beautiful home, but I don't overdo it. This is my first subdivision. I want these houses to be beautiful. I want them to be timeless. I want them to be something that I'm proud of, and I'm really excited about it because I enjoy this process. That's really cool. I love that. That looks good. It's gonna be pretty. Lights look good. It's coming together.
Morning. You're welcome.
Hey.
I'm glad you got out early this morning. I didn't expect to see you till normal time. The sun's barely over the horizon.
I know, it's looking good.
Well, we're coming along, but everything's happening. I mean, I walk in here today, there's paint everywhere, so we're gonna be doing touch-up paint, we're doing electrical trim, we're doing plumbing trim, we're doing HVAC trim. This is 3-ring circus time.
Oh,
so
I'm liking it.
wanted to jump
I
on
was
it.
excited to see all the lights. This was pretty cool.
Yeah, well.
The one you didn't break.
You're lucky. That thing took a team to get that hung up there.
I'm telling you, Clint, you haven't envisioned it yet, but people are gonna walk into these powder bathrooms and they're gonna say, woo! Oh, it's looking good.
Follow me over here to the kitchen sink if you don't mind.
All right, what you got?
Well, we got salats. I've got a faucet here. I've got a faucet here, and I guess I just take my choice and install one. This is what I did.
Yeah, I don't usually have 3 faucets for one sink, but so remember I showed you the original brass?
Yeah.
When the countertop guys came in, I was talking to them about it, and they mentioned that there was no way that we could use this. They couldn't do 4 holes because they'd have to do 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
In this, I guess this quartzite's like super soft and it would just collapse. I don't know how this one got here, to be honest, but it's ugly and I don't like it.
So you're telling me right now we're gonna be 1 hole in it on this thing, and now you don't want this one. Well, this one's for the.
I know.
That's for the garbage disposal.
We're gonna need to talk about that because this is that color.
Yeah, that's why I
not
put
gonna
that in,
work.
because this matches this. It doesn't match that.
I know. I don't
And
know.
it matches this.
No, that doesn't match.
It does match. Those are exact.
Clint, those are not exact. Like, just trust me on this part, would you?
I think you need to go back to your glasses.
Oh my gosh. All right. Well, I see we're making some major progress.
There's some major stuff going on here for sure.
Hey, it's looking good. Yeah. It's looking good.
How you doing?
What kind of coffee you want?
How long have we known each other? You have any kind of hot tea?
Yeah, I can make you a hot tea.
Yeah, dealer's choice.
Okay, you got it. What about for you?
I will take a Americano with like yay steamed half and half, extra hot, with a little bit of raw sugar.
Yeah, I can do
Perfect.
Did you hear how long it took me to make my order? Hey, you're paying?
Yeah, I'm paying.
What else y'all have in here? I want one of these pastries.
Oh, yeah, I want one too.
I want this one.
Oh, good, because I want the croissant.
You do? Okay. Ah.
Thank you. This is nice. Look at that view.
Oh, this looks
Really?
good, man. What?
Pick your chair up when you're moving it. Ooh, Gemini cricket. So, what's up?
Tell you one thing, we're taking a risk.
I think that people will pay more for better square footage. That's what I'm trying to say.
Well, the question is, will the appraiser appraise more for what's better square footage? I'll tell you this much. That water purification system we're putting in the whole house, tell you one thing, that's going to command a lot more dollar per square foot.
Well, let's hope so. I would definitely rather bank on good design than a water purification system, but
people want systems. People want things to make their life better.
We need something to hit. So I'm all for anything.
I mean, it's a great neighborhood.
I'm feeling confident.
But it's not the North End.
No, I get it. But it's down by the river.
Yeah, well, let's just hope I don't end up living in a van down by the river because we can't get what we need on this house price-wise.
People don't know that it's prime time yet, but how often can you get within a couple minutes of a river, 5 minutes from downtown? I think just building beautiful homes that are easy to maintain, smaller lots, being right off the greenbelt. I mean, I think these will demand top dollar. I really do. I think we're gonna hit, and I think we're gonna hit big.
Better hit the jackpot.
All right, let's do this.
As I drink my water-based product here, that Moen whole house water purification system is en route. I'll let you know when it gets there and we can go welcome it together. How about that?
Oh my gosh, sounds great.
Would you stop crumbling all over this man's floor?
These are really crumbly.
Good grief. You're gonna have to pay a surcharge here for your crumbs. Look at your shirt. Look at you. And you're teaching your children how to eat.
Let's go.
Grief.
Thanks, Barry.
Thank y'all. Good stuff. Well, Rick, thanks for coming out here quickly because this showed up today and I couldn't let it wait. I want to get it installed. Right. This is a cartridge, 3-stage, whole house filtration systems by Springwell.
Yeah, that's that flow by Moen.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Very
for the
cool.
whole house. And right down here, I think we've got the 3 cartridges.
Yeah, 3-stage filter. You got all your filters here.
Yep. So do you think we can put this in today?
Absolutely. Let's
All
make it happen.
All right. I think we're going to put it right in here.
Let's take a look.
I'd like it to go back in this corner if possible. And we've got a little trap door here for you.
Yeah.
With our valves and what have you.
Very nice. There's our main shutoff valve there.
Yes, sir. So you think this is going to work back in this corner?
I think so, yeah. I think we can hook up the install there, bring it up above the floor here, and install our system here. And it'll go right back down under the floor. You can get that flow by Moen and the 3-stage filter all installed in a nice, clean area right there.
Okay, here's what I want to do. My buddy Luke is going to be out here in just a little bit.
Okay.
I'm telling him right now that this is going to increase the value of this house. He doesn't believe me.
Okay.
You've probably seen it, but I want him to come out. I want him to taste the difference between the 2 waters. So it's on you.
All right.
All right, I'm going to leave this right here.
Okay.
If you need any help from me, I'm going to be standing right here watching every step of the way.
Sounds good.
All right. Heck yeah, you don't waste any time.
Yeah, buddy.
We're going to be drinking good water tonight.
Yes, we are.
Clint?
Yo.
Hey.
You're here.
And you got donuts. You deserve a donut.
Listen, once you see what I've been up to today, you're going to know I deserve at least 2 donuts.
Okay, well,
come in here.
There's plenty.
Look at this. Luke, may I present
Wow.
the Springwell 3-stage whole home water filtration system.
You got that down. This is
Rick
what
here.
you've been excited about.
Look, Rick came out today. The boxes got here today, and I got Rick out today, too.
That's pretty sweet.
Well, let me just tell you, I'm going to let him finish tightening that up, Luke. This is going to every fixture in our house. It's going to go to the showers. It's going to go to the sinks when you brush your teeth.
I know, you told me. I still don't understand how the monetary value is going to go up for the house based off of water filtration.
Are you kidding? People are into health. People want clean water.
As I bring you donuts.
You know that 2/3 of your body, I can eat those donuts because I drink good water. Look at me.
Is that how it works?
That's right.
Well, that's a good system.
I feel like we're just not connecting here. I don't know why you don't understand the benefits of clean water.
No, I understand it. There's a lot of other components in the house that I'm kind of trying to wrap my mind around. I still got to do all the staging. There's a lot of money that needs to be spent to get this place dialed in. No, I am getting to it.
This is part of our budget.
It's become part of our budget.
We're doing things that make us
I just am not fully convinced that this is actually going to bring more money into it. Like, do you know if they'll actually appraise this as more value?
Absolutely. I'll be here when the appraiser is here. I'll show you it will make more money. You know what, Luke? I feel like we're not getting through here. One moment, please. Oh, Sarah.
Clint called me not only to help him win an argument with Luke, but then also provide more value to the homeowner to really protect them and their family and have really clean water.
You're really pulling some strings on this, aren't you?
Listen, I knew I would be getting resistance, so I went for the big guns here. Come on up here.
Hey, y'all.
I'm just trying to educate Luke here. Thank you for jumping in here at short
Yeah,
notice.
of course. I can give you guys kind of the rundown on the whole thing.
Well, Sarah, Luke.
How are you?
Nice to meet
Sarah,
you.
Good to see you.
It's from Moen headquarters, and Moen owns Springwell, our water filtration system.
Okay, well, Sarah, just know I'm not against it. Here's the thing. He's really passionate about water, just as an individual.
Okay.
So I don't know if this is like, one of his, just wants to try it out, see what it's all about. Help me understand a little bit more. He's trying to explain it to me, and I think doing a fairly good job, but his passion might be a little strong.
Okay, well, we love the strong passion,
Yes,
first and foremost. But overall, the homeowner is going to get protection. First, with the flow-by Moen, it's going to protect against any sort of leaks in the home.
How does that work?
So it's actually a smart shutoff valve. It can detect anything as small as a pinhole leak to full catastrophic floodage that you could have
So this
in the
does
home.
way more than just filter your water.
Yeah, so that's the flow-by Moen. And then as you start to protect your family, that's really where the water filtration comes in.
Okay.
So to give you a staggering
Protect your family. You have a family.
I got a big family.
You have a large family.
8 kids.
8 kids.
Yeah.
So on average, an American usually ingests 5 grams of microplastic a week through food and beverage.
Yeah.
So stack 52 of those cards up and then times it by 8 for your family. That's probably the amount of microplastics you're ingesting a year.
See, I didn't know that. This is going to take microplastics out of the water too?
Yeah, PFAS, all those kind of things you don't want to be ingesting and are man-made synthetic chemicals. In addition,
Cha-ching. Cha-ching, Luke.
No, that's actually, I'm actually like feeling like a bad husband right now. I need to figure this out in my house if we can communicate, because that's a little bit concerning with the microplastics.
we'll have a few more appointments today, but I can add you to my list.
Okay.
Nice.
Appreciate it.
All right,
Yeah.
gonna make everybody healthy today.
Yeah,
All right.
definitely.
Appreciate it.
You know, Luke, as much as you wash your hair, you'd have thought about this before now.
Yeah, you know what? That filter will help your hair be more voluminous as well.
Well, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you, Sarah. I think we've had enough now.
Okay.
Start talking about voluminous hair.
Yeah. Well, thank y'all for having me.
Thank you so much, Sarah.
Appreciate
We
it.
appreciate
Yeah,
you.
of course.
All right, see ya.
See ya.
I mean, we can help the hair too. I'll take that.
I think we ought to put them in all these houses.
It's not a bad idea, honestly. We're still down here.
Yeah, it's because you haven't subscribed yet.
Clint, that's not actually how it works.
Oh, okay. Subscribe.
Hello?
What's going on?
I'm just working on staging, grabbing some littles for the house.
All right, well, keep plugging. Well, I'm plugging over here, doing the littles over here, too. I've only got, man, it's probably 48 hours till you're going to be able to get in there and stage. I have...
No way.
Shoot, the biggest thing I got left is the chandelier, and even that's not going to take me long.
All right.
That sounds good. Just make sure that that chandelier is in the middle of the living room.
You've told me this like 3 times. I'm going to get it right in the middle, and you'll be happy.
Not my first rodeo.
I appreciate it. How's everything else looking?
Great, I'm telling you, man. It's go time.
I'm excited.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Let me know if you need any help with that chandelier. I know it's big.
I think you got it.
All right. Sounds good.
All right, we'll see.
See ya.
I mean, I love the house. It looks like coastal California, really just clean.
Yeah, it's got that Spanish revival kind of feel.
Yeah.
It's a Spanish house.
Spanish or Mediterranean, either one. It's got a real clean look.
Mediterranean modern.
There you go. Medmo.
Medmo. Yeah.
All right, Luke, you ready? Hang on a minute. Let me get ready here.
Yeah?
Might want to put on your sunglasses.
Okay. Ta-da! Wow.
My right retina was burning, so I had to put on some sunglasses last time.
Yeah, and you're missing some bulbs, too.
I ran out. I got every bulb in like a 10-mile radius that matches that. I got to go outside my radius.
You look like Elton John right now.
I don't want to go on with you like that.
Pretty good. What's not good is that's in the wrong spot.
People like me have to see it right in the very center. They can't see it any other.
So you just put it where you wanted to put it.
You told me to put it in the center, and so
I said the center of the living room.
I took exactly, and so I took it upon myself to determine that the center is in the center.
You put it between the dining room and the living room.
I put it in the center. Looky here. Look, I used trigonometry to get those angles right. It's right in the middle of those 4 lines.
No, it's in between these 4. The couch goes right here. It's going in the middle of the living room.
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
There's a focal point of this home. It's the living room, couch, chairs, fireplace. I need it right in the center to bring that space as a unified area in the home.
Well, doesn't it look good here?
I don't want it over the refrigerator.
The refrigerator's down there, and plus you got a lot of refrigerators. You have to have extra light anyway. Are you kidding me? You're talking about wanting to move this old chandelier.
I'm not talking about wanting to move it. It's gonna get moved.
What?
It's in no man's land. It just doesn't.
I can't do this anymore.
It doesn't work.
I'm just moving the light.
Thank you. Sorry. But at least you got your water. Let's hang on the positive here. Props to you on that water filtration. That was good, dude. You're genius.
Don't change the subject here.
Genius.
I started today. I expected a big high five for today, and then I ended up getting this. You're not joking.
No, I'm not joking. No, we got to move that. It's right in the middle of the room. It doesn't work.
All right, everybody out. Everybody out. Everybody out.
He's talking to me?
Everybody out.
So I don't have to help you?
Out.
All right.
Well, it's demolition derby time. Everybody's slamming into everybody. Oh, no. That's what happens at this stage in the process. You got all the subs at one time in the house. In the midst of all this chaos, I look over at the feature wall. I think, yeah, I'm glad that thing looks a lot better now than it did before. So everything has to be done right. So I'm going to get back to work and get that light hung.
So I'm excited today, mostly because I get to hang out with my kiddos. Anytime that you can hang out with them is my best days. They all love shopping. They're the sweetest kids. And so we're going to Bungalow Home today. It's local to Boise, Idaho. Hey, how's it going?
Hey, Luke.
Good to see you.
Nice to see you.
Good to see you.
I brought my kiddos today.
Good.
Judith, my friend, owns it. She's got great taste. She's always getting unique pieces from all over the world. And so you get clean, new, but they also are very unique pieces. So everything won't just be cookie cutter. I told you about that Spanish style home, which I know you're excited about.
Yeah, my favorite.
Me too. Brighton's favorite as well. So we've got a list. You got to keep organized with these things. I've got so much that needs to go into that house. And so paired with some of the things that timber+love, I really feel like it's going to come together. So Spanish style home staging. We want warm, neutral tones, lots of different textures, and an elevated aesthetic. You got that? Yeah. Ezra? Thumbs up? And then we'll make sure that it all works together. That's the key, is because there can be something that's really cool over here, something really cool over there, but it might not go very good together. So we want things that really blend. But the nice thing is, a lot of your stuff already blends, so.
Yeah, well, hopefully we made it easy for you.
Awesome, good to see you.
Okay, good
all right,
to see
let's
you.
do it.
Have fun, guys.
Tell me what you're drawn to.
Okay.
Wow, that's a long table.
Yeah.
These are kind of cool.
Yeah, for like a kitchen or something.
Yeah.
I think it would be cute to get like a little cactus for the bathroom or something.
A cactus?
Yeah.
That'd be cool. Do they have them?
I don't know.
See this pillow right here?
Yeah.
This is kind of the colors that I want for this. See how it's got like some warmth in there?
Mm-hmm.
It's got neutrals like a tannish, creamish. These are like the rusty colors.
Yeah.
What do you think?
day.
I think he likes it.
Oh, you know what? Here's that list. If you can be checking these off just so I don't forget.
Okay.
Brighton doesn't have a phone yet, so I can see she's kind of loving the fact that she's in charge of the phone, keeping the list. What's the first thing on there?
A couch no longer than 94 inches.
Okay. What do you guys think about this couch?
Oh yeah, it's not too long either, I don't think.
Well, look at the texture too. I think it's like a velvet.
Yeah, it's velvet, I think.
Take a seat. Tell me what you think. Ezra, come take a seat. Tell me if you like this or not.
It's really comfy.
Take a seat back. Relax yourself. Let me see how long it is. So that's 89 inches. We need it to be no longer than 94.
Oh, so it's perfect.
Yeah, I think that'll work. I kind of like this headboard right here.
Oh yeah.
Although the ceilings are so tall there, it might be better for us to have something taller. This is exactly what I was thinking for like the dining table.
Yeah.
See how it's new, but it looks rustic?
Yeah.
This is awesome. What do you think?
It would suit that house.
Yeah?
Good. Yeah.
When you bring in warmth through, see like how this has like the woven and you got natural materials and see like the textures, it just adds a lot more warmth to the entire project. So I try to bring in as much of that into the staging as possible.
Okay.
This looks vintage, even though I think it's new. Morris, would you mind grabbing my friend Judith? She owns the store, and ask her, I want to put a hold tag on this. It's so cool just to see your kids growing up and finding themselves.
Ezra, do you like the table?
That's a thumbs up? Okay, we got the thumbs up. All right. And I think it's just me to kind of almost stand back and to watch how Morris interacts with, you know, Judith and the other people around. And it's just so much fun to see them out in Boise, living life, becoming themselves, and to be a part of it as a family. I mean, this is a family business at the end of the day. And so I love including them anytime I can. Which one of these trees do you like the best? This one, or this one?
I like that one.
This one?
Uh-huh.
Okay, let's get it.
It feels more Spanish style to me.
Okay, well, you know what? You're learning, because I am in total agreement with you. We're making some headway here. Oh, this rug's really cool.
Oh yeah.
Look, I like the texture, and look at all the different colors. Mirrors, I think I'm gonna get online.
Okay.
I feel good. I feel really good. This came together quickly. Good job. We went in, we sought, we found, we're taking action. All the kids are having fun, so I think this has been a very productive day. So it was really important for me in staging this home that there's a lot of different components coming from different places. So obviously I have some brand new pieces from Bungalow Home, which are beautiful and I really like, but I wanted to pair those with vintage items like this amazing rocking chair, this vintage little find that I bought years ago, you know, with some of the artwork that actually was a gift from my wife. And you piece all these different things together. It really makes the home feel warm and it feels pure. I love mixing the old with the new, and I want people to walk into this home and not feel like it was just built yesterday. I want it to feel like it has soul, that it has patina, that it has life. I like this little guy. And part of that is through staging. You got to add these other elements into it so people can envision, whoa, this doesn't just look like brand new construction. This looks like a home that's lived in, but it's clean and it's just beautiful and timeless. And that's really what I'm going for. Lots of warmth, lots of classic design, and I'm really liking how it's coming together.
Good turnout today, too.
Exactly. Oh, the turnout was crazy.
It just felt so livable. We were ready to like move in.
There was so much that we loved about it, but all the arches and the colors were so pretty. It just felt kind of soothing.
This is very Luke. It's very beautiful.
What more do you want, Boise, you know?
Who's gonna buy these homes? Are these gonna be young families?
Are these gonna be retired folks? We had to think through who is the end user gonna be and then start the process from there, which was, pretty unconventional compared to what we usually do.
All I knew is our end user was going to have a lot of money.
That's true.
Enjoy the houses.
Thank y'all.
Tell me which one's your favorite.
How's it going? Luke.
Good to see you. Yeah.
They always say you make your money on the buy, on the location. And when we found this property right down the street from the first house that I built in Boise, boys.
We had a real good feeling that something convenient to downtown, something new, something cleverly built with good design in a fun little neighborhood would probably yield top dollar per square foot.
You're the best. Thank you so much.
No problem, no problem.
So good.
For us to get on brand new construction, over $450 a square foot, that was our target. We hit it.
All right, before you go, we want to ask you for one little favor.
We're basically starting over here, folks. New channel, new episodes, and we're doing it because we want a place where we can spend more time with y'all.
No network between us, no complicated way to find us. We're just making content we love and hopefully getting it to you guys quicker.
Yeah, so if you've watched us over the years or you just found us, hit subscribe.
You're supporting a couple underdogs trying to build something special.
That's exactly right, and we really do appreciate it.
All right, we'll see you on the next one.
Here's Luke and Clint.